Flosstube! Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jill and my channel is See Jill Stitch. We mostly talk about cross stitch. If you have been here before, welcome back. It's been a little while. Haven't really gotten to see Jill Stitch very much lately. I think it's been about a month and a half since my last Flosstube, so it's just been a crazy month and a half. So we had visitors come into town a couple different times, which was great. I love having guests, but it's not really conducive to filming Flosstubes. Actually, it's not even really conducive to cross stitching. I kind of feel like I need to play hostess when we have people in town. So, and we're usually busier in the evenings, which is when I do most of my cross stitching. So that was kind of crazy. And then I got a cold for a couple weeks. Oh, it was about a week. It wasn't too bad, but I just sounded awful. So also not conducive to floss tubing. And then we had our spring break. We had a really early one this year. And we just decided to do a staycation at home this year, which was really fun. It was more fun than I was expecting it to be. My kids were actually really excited about it. We kind of assigned everyone in our family a day during the week, and they got to choose what we did that day. So it was really fun. We went to Topgolf and we went bowling and went to Dave & Buster's, and what else did we do? We went to a trampoline park, ate out more than we usually do because we let the kids pick some of their favorite restaurants to go to, and played a lot of games, which was really fun. We love to play games. And we went and saw one of the Cirque du Soleil shows down on the Strip because we live in Las Vegas. So we went to one of their family-friendly shows, which was really fun. And we went to Tournament of Kings, which is at the Excalibur. It's like a medieval dinner and show. So that was really fun. My kids really got into that. They loved that we had dinner without utensils. They got to eat with their fingers, which they actually do like more often than I'd like, but this time they were allowed. So anyway, it was really fun. But it was definitely like a week of family time, which is great because we are all busy and don't have a lot of time to just spend together as a family. So I was hoping to like sneak away for a little while and film a Flosstube, but it didn't happen actually. The kids were always like busy, or if we had downtime they wanted to play games, and it was really fun. Anyway, so that was spring break and now it's over, and I tried 2 other times this week to film a Flosstube and it just didn't happen. So I'm here today. It's Friday. It is it's March. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It is March 22nd. So I'm back. And since it's been like a month and a half, I have like a decent amount of stuff to show. So that's exciting. I'm hoping to get through it quick though, because I have to pick my kids up from school in a little while and have to eat lunch before then. So anyway, well, let's jump into it. Let's talk cross stitch. So I have 2 finishes, which is very exciting because that just does not happen very often. And I had 2 finishes in my last Flosstube too, I think. So I think I had 4 finishes all year last year. So I'm already at 4, which is very exciting. I'm doing great this year. And this is probably not the last finishes of the year. So anyway, they're both finishes from my Whip Go board. So the first one is from my February Whip Go, and this is Betsy's House from Plum Street Samplers. Like how cute that is. So when I pulled it out, so I had a goal to finish it. That was my Whip Go goal. And I had done the house and the flags, and I'd started in on this, but I hadn't done the yellow and the flower I had finished. But I had to unpick all of the blue because I had done that wrong. So the first thing when I pulled it out was I had to frog it, which was kind of sad, but I did it. And then the rest went really quick and it was really fun. So I finished the yellow on this, did all the blue on these again, and then I did Betsy and her flag and the flower and all the grass. And I think it just turned out so cute. I love it. It was such a fun stitch. And easy peasy, and it's wrinkled, so sorry about that. So I have a goal to fully finish it before summer so I can kind of put it out with my 4th of July stuff. So actually Flag Day is in June. I should have it out before Flag Day, so I will do that. I don't know how I want to finish it though. What do you think? Maybe a pillow? It's kind of a big pillow. It's not big, but it's not like a little tiny thing. Anyway, I don't know. It will hopefully pop up in a Flosstube in the next couple months. Sorry, I'm still just like a little bit congested from this dang cold I had like 2 weeks ago. Anyway, that's Betsy's house. My next finish was from March's Whip Go, and it is Baba Yaga from Nimue. So this, well, let me just show you. Put it up against something. I love this so much. Look how cute she is. Oh my gosh. This was not necessarily the funnest. Sorry, it's really, really wrinkled. I just pulled it out of the hoop. This was not like the funnest thing to stitch because it's lots of brown and gray, which is kind of boring. I like bright colors, but it was just too cute. I had to do it. And there's also lots of confetti. So this one was definitely like a progress stitch and not a process stitch. There's like a big huge bird that just landed on our balcony railing. Sorry, very easily distracted squirrel. I was really excited to get this one done. And once I started doing all the back stitching in it, oh, it looked so good. And I'm not saying like, I'm such a good stitcher. Like the pattern is just so good. And the back stitching, I don't know, it almost looks like a painting to me. I don't know if you can see that or if you think that, but. So it did, if you look at the picture, it actually shows her like trailing a bag behind her. And this is just like a scrap of fabric. You can see that you stitch on, and it's got the instructions to do that and everything. I have a lot of fabric scraps. I kind of looked through them all and just couldn't find anything that I loved to go with this. And I definitely didn't want to like make a trip to the fabric store to get like a 1 by 2 inch piece of fabric. That was just not gonna happen. So I just decided not to do the bag because I think it's cute without it. Cutest little old lady that eats children. Cute little Baba Yaga. So I will put this out for Halloween. I don't know, maybe all year. She's just cute. But I haven't decided how I'm gonna finish this one either. I might just frame it. I don't want to put it in a pillow. It doesn't seem like it would go in a pillow well. Anyway, it's done. I have about 10 other Nimue patterns that I want to stitch, but I am gonna take a break from them because they have a lot of confetti and not always a lot of bright colors, but I love the way they look when they're done. So yay, those are my finishes. Oh, I do have a new start that I can't show you. This is the only thing I've started since the beginning of the year when I was doing my my 12 by 12 days of Christmas that went into January 5th, I think. I haven't started anything new since then. It wasn't like a specific goal I had made to like not start anything. I just have really been enjoying working on my whips and seeing progress on them. So I haven't started anything, but I did just start something a couple days ago. but it's just a small for the Smalls Exchange at Stitch West, which is next month. So I can't show it to you, but when it's done, I will do a little video of it and post it on a future Flosstube. So I'm excited about it. It's a cute little pattern. And it's stitching up really quick and easy, so that's nice. Okay, on to what I've been stitching. I'm going to start with my other March Whip Go. This one I had a goal to stitch on for 3 days. It's called Stand Firm from Sweet Wing Studios. Cute little quote. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. From Abraham Lincoln. So when I pulled it out, I had worked on it for like 1 day. I had just these motifs done. In fact, I wasn't even done with the log cabin. I had like one of the colors of the log cabin, and that was all I had done. So this is, let me move my needle minder. This is what I have done now. I got a lot done. I didn't stitch on it for 3 days. I worked on it for like a week. Because I think that was when we had people in town maybe. I just, like the 3 days that I was working on it, I didn't feel like were good stitching days. It was like 20 minutes, which doesn't count to me as like a stitching day. I was just kind of picking it up anytime I had a few minutes. So I worked on it for like a week until I felt like I'd gotten a good amount of stitching in, and then I just wanted to finish the words. So anyway, so this is on my Whip Go board one more time this year, and when it gets called again, my goal is to finish it. So you can kind of see there's still like a lot of motifs going clear around the outside to work on, and then the big Lincoln Memorial at the bottom. But I think I can do it if I have better stitching days when it gets called again than I had this time, because that was kind of silly. I'm happy with the progress I got on it. It just took a little longer to get that progress than is ideal. So, oh, I forgot to put my needle minder back on it. I'll just stick it in the back. Anyway, what is today? 22nd. So next month's Whip Goes have not been called yet, so I can't show you what those are going to be. I don't know. Okay, so then I think it was still in February. It was a while ago. I picked up my Nightingale and started working on this. I love this pattern so much. This was one of my 12 by 12 days of Christmas starts, and I had worked on it for 1 day. I think I took a picture of where I was when I picked it up to work on it again. So if I can find it, I will post it on here, and you can see how much progress I got in on it. So I worked on it, I don't know how long I worked on it. Less than a week, I think. And this is what I got done. Let's see if I can put something behind it here. Lots of cage. This is the bird cage in the middle. And actually, I don't know if you can see up in here, there's like some yellow that was stitched and it got frogged. Look at how there's like a whole solid section right there that I had to pull out because I did it wrong. I was very frustrated about that. So I put it away, and then I was like, I have got to frog that before I put it away, because I knew that if I didn't work on it for a while and pulled it out again, I would forget that it needed to be frogged, or I had a really hard time figuring out where I even went wrong on it, and I didn't want to have to figure that out again. Or I would just not even want to pick it up again if I knew it needed to be frogged. So I pulled it out and pulled all of the thread out, which is a little scary because this is a kit. So I have a limited amount of every color. And that was a huge chunk to pull out. I know I have enough of it to finish the bird cage, and then it's kind of scattered throughout the pattern in the leaves and stuff, but if I need to, I can just sub that for DMC, I guess. So anyway, I did make some really good progress on it. I'm just a little bit frustrated with it right now because I had to frog so much. So I put that aside after a little while. I will pull it out again because I love it. We're just on a little bit of a break right now. Just need some time away. Okay. Everything else I have to show you is long dogs because I love them. So I think after I put Nightingale away, I pulled out You Belong to Me, which is my Egyptian sampler. And I was working up, I was finishing this pillar right there when I put it away last time. So I pulled that out, and this is where I am. I finished, it's too big, I can't reach around it. I finished this pillar and did the bird and this giant bird and this little bird and this. So all of that I've done since the last time I showed it. It's almost done. Okay, it's not almost done. I still have like everything from here over and then down like that and the border, which looks like it's not a lot. This is the big piece, so it is a lot, but it's not as much as I've done. You know, you can't even see it all because it's all folded up, and I don't want to take it out of the Q-snap right now. Anyway, point is, I'm making good progress, and I'm happy about that. And I want to say it will be done this year. I'll find some wood to knock on. I want it to be done this year because it's one of my oldest whips. I think I've been working on it since. Oh, now there's a little bird on my balcony. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, there it goes. Okay, squirrel. I've been working on it. I can't remember if it was 2020 or 2021. Either way, that's a long time. Not my oldest one. I have a few others that I've been working on about that long, but a lot more that are newer than that. So let's just get it done. And it was funny, I was working on Nimue, or Baba Yaga, right before this. And that one, or no, I was working on a different project. There was 40 count that I'll show in a minute. And then I switched from that one to this one. And this is 28 count. It's like a loose 28 count. It was like, my eyes were so happy with me. It was like, oh, I can see, it was wonderful. Except I'd like stick the needle in through the bottom and it would just fall out again because the holes were so big. I had to adjust my methods. Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't have the picture for this pattern because I left it downstairs. This is my one thread a day that I'm working on. It's another long dog. It's called Opus I. Pretty sure it's Opus I. So last time I showed it, I was working on this giant motif and it was taking me a really long time. But I finished it, and then I finished these, clear up. I had the letters done except the P. So I did this whole thing. I think this one had already been done. Anyway, I got all of that done and then moved over to, then I did the border along the top and the side, and then I came over to this side and did this motif. And now I'm working on one right here that is huge. Like, it takes up this whole space. It's gonna be a really big one. But it's the last big one. Then there's like a couple small ones under it, and then there's, it's not a border along the bottom, it's like a repeating motif, but it's like wide that goes along the bottom. So I'm not done yet. Still have some stuff to do on it, but I'm getting there. And I'm excited to have it done. I'm trying to decide what to do with it though, because this is one that I just pull it out in the mornings when my kids are getting ready for school, and I work on it while I'm waiting for them to like finish their breakfasts and brush their teeth and get all their stuff together. I usually have like just the right amount of time to do a length of thread while they're doing that. So I only work on it on school days. I don't usually pull it out on the weekends. And I know I'm not going to have this done before school gets out. I'm hoping to have the big motif done before school gets out in 2 months. Yeah, I should have that done. And maybe the little ones underneath it, but not that whole big bottom thing. So I'm trying to decide if I should just put it away for the summer and pick it up again in the fall when school starts again and keep going. I think I might, once school ends, I might just turn this into like a focus piece and just finish it. Just try to get it done. Because it would just be nice to have it done. And then I'll just, you know, find something else to do my thread a day on when school starts again. Guys, I could have 2 long dogs finished this year. That's like unheard of for me. Then I can start 2 more, right? Okay, oops, oh, I lost a paper. The last thing I worked on was I pulled out Saga, which is the giant long dog. I started it, it was the first day of my 12 by 12. And I had put in, I started Christmas night. And it was a really pathetic start. It was hardly anything. The rest of my family had gone to bed. And I put on a movie and started stitching on it, and then I realized I was tired and the lighting was bad and I just wanted to go to bed. So, but I wanted to start it that day. So it was a small start. I think I have a picture of where I was, like what I did on that first day that I'll put up here. So I wanted to pull it out and work on it some more. So I got lots done. I got the whole first arch done and filled it in and moved on to the second arch. This is what it looks like now. Oh, I love it. I started going on it and I just couldn't stop. I was having so much fun. The 40 count is so nice to stitch on. The purple is one of the Silks For You colors. I don't remember what it is. I'll put it in the notes. So it's just, stitching with silk is just wonderful. And then the variegated green is not a silk, it's a cotton from Afterglow Workshop. Can't remember what the color is. I will put that below too. But I just love working with those variegations. They're so fun. So as we go down, I'm gonna go down instead of across. I usually go across, but I kind of want to go down and see how it's gonna look, because so I'm starting with like this bright lime green color, but as I go down, it's gonna turn into blues. It's gonna be like different shades going down. So a different green, and then like a green blue, and then a blue, and then a darker blue for each row, if that makes sense. I guess you have to kind of know what Saga looks like for that to make sense. But I'm just really excited to see how it's gonna look. So I do want to keep working on this one too. And I just love working on long dogs. So they are my weakness. So that's all I've been working on. I say it like it's not much, but that was like a lot of stitching for me, especially in a crazy couple months. So as far as plans go, I don't know if I have any like set plans. I will do the whip go calls for April whenever they get called. I try to work on them like the number that gets called. I try to start it on that day of the month. So we'll see what happens with that. And I'll probably work on You Belong to Me, because I really want to get that one done. And I'll probably pull Saga out because I'm having a lot of fun with that one. I need to pick what I'm going to take to Stitch West, because that's in April. I'm very excited to go. And I need to decide what I'm going to work on. Because I think when I went in the fall, I think I took like 8 cross stitches. And I started one and put it away, and I think I went through 2 or 3 before I finally settled on something that I thought was fun. It might be You Belong to Me, because that one is nice and big, so if the lighting's not great, I can still see it. And I need to do the border clear around the outside, which is just like really simple for most of the borders, so that's something I could do while I'm chatting. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I may not have another floss tube till after Stitch West. I'll have to see what the next couple weeks look like. Anyway, I want to show you my stash acquisitions really quick. I don't have a lot. In fact, I would have had hardly anything except my my market stuff came in just a couple days ago, so I can show you all of that. So let me see. Oh, first I have some happy mail to show. Okay, so right before Valentine's Day, I got this sweet surprise package from my sweet friend Emmy. She is on Flosstube at Mission Stitch. You should definitely go check her out. But it was like a crazy busy day, and I was really stressed, and I got this package from her in the mail that I was not expecting, and it came with this cute little bag that I am sure she made. I love the vintagey sentiments on it. And then the inside is, it's hard to see, but it's like these cute vintage kids. So cute. And then it came with a Valentine's cross stitch, heart in hand. What's it called? The 2024 Collector's Heart. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I love it. And she sent floss and fabric and the little button that goes with it. And I wanted to pick it up and start it right then. And that is not how my day went. So, but it was like, it was exactly what I needed. And then she also sent, I'm gonna take them out of the bag. She knows me so well. I am a sucker for acrylic floss drops. So she sent this whole set from Adam, is it Adam Hart? Yeah. That are these acrylic floss drops with sparkly glitter hearts in them. What? How cute is that? A whole set of them. Aren't they so cute? Ooh. I love them. So Emmy, thank you again. You just outdo yourself with your gifts. I adore them. And they always come at like the best time. Like, you know, when I need a little cross stitch pick me up. So it was so sweet of her. And I really wanted to start it for Valentine's Day, and I think we had people in town. I brought it downstairs so I could start it, and it just sat there looking at me sadly. So I might start it, I don't know, in April for Valentine's Day next year, right? It'll be done in time. Okay, so that was my happy mail. Except all haul is happy mail, right? I ordered this fun box from an Etsy shop called Night Stalkers Calling. They have some hand-dyed floss. I think they also dye fabric, but it might just be Ada, because I don't think I've ordered any fabric from them, but I have ordered floss. Anyway, they had this box that was their Rainbow Brite box, and I love Rainbow Brite. I'm showing my age a little bit here. In fact, in first grade, I was Rainbow Brite for Halloween, and my mom was an amazing seamstress, is an amazing seamstress, and she made my Rainbow Brite costume, and it was like perfect, like sparkly. Oh, I wish I knew where the picture of it was because I would post it, but I don't think I have it. Anyway, it was so cute. If I find it, I'll post it. But anyway, that was a tangent. The point is I love Rainbow Brite, and they had a box that they were doing of Rainbow Brite, so I ordered it. And it came in a box with this cute rainbow tissue paper. And I got a pattern, which I can't show you because I don't have a picture of it. This is not the pattern. It is, I forgot what it said. Hang on, I have to open it now. Sorry. It's got Rainbow Brite on it and all of the sprites around the outside edges, and it says, "Color the world with love." It's very reminiscent of like Clouds Factory. Kind of get that vibe from it, although it's a little more detailed and bigger than their patterns. Let's see if I can show you that way back here. Just a quick little. Anyway, so I'm gonna work on that. I don't know when, sometime. But then I also got a little rainbow sticker and a 7-in-1 rainbow pencil that's got all the colors on it. I'll probably give that to one of my kids, they'll have a blast with it. And a little needle minder that has Rainbow Brite on it. And some floss. So I got, it's a little more orangey than it's showing up. It's called La La Orange. And there's a variegated purple called Shy Violet. And then this one that's called Rainbow Sprites. So they're not the, I forgot to look and see if they're used in the pattern. I don't think they are. I think it's just DMCs. But I will have some fun doing something with those. So that was just like a fun little box that I got. And the Etsy shop is called Night Stalkers Calling. So, and then, let me see. Oh, I have my Floss Fix and Floss Frenzy from Fat Quarter Shop. I'm not really gonna take them out and show them because a lot of people also have these, and it's just floss. I've gotten a few months actually lately, and I think I put all the other ones away. Oh, well, let me pull this out. I got my March fabric from Forbidden Fiber Co. I got my February, and I was going to show it, and then I'm trying to like get all of my cross stitch fabrics organized. I'm looking at them because they're over there. I got them all on comic book boards, like rolled up on them, and they're labeled, and they're in like, I separated them by what count they are and then what color they are. It looks really nice. I will try to remember to take a picture and then I can post it on here, or I will post it on Instagram. It's just nice to have them organized, but I was like in a groove getting them all put away, and my February fabric came from Forbidden Fiber Co. and also my Bestitch Me, I think. Oh no, that one's still here. Anyway, I just put it away with the other ones. I do think I took a picture of it that I could post. If it's up here, then I remembered to take a picture. It was called Love Struck. I think it was really pretty pink. Anyway, but this is March's. It is called Lucky. It's just a cute green. That's actually pretty accurate, I think, on my phone anyway. So I need to get that one put away with the other ones. And then I also got my Bestitch Me fabric for February. I don't think I've gotten March's yet. Or was this March's? I don't know. I switched from doing a linen with them. I switched and started doing a 40 count Verdal. So this is Vanilla Latte. It is so soft. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's just like, it's so soft. I have not stitched on Verdal yet, but obviously I want to because I switched to that for Be Stitch Me. I'm so excited to do something on this because it's like butter. Let's see. Okay, I think everything else I got from Abby, Top Knot Stitcher from Market this year. So I have Plum Street Samplers American Welcome. I love Plum Street Samplers. They're the cutest stuff. Oh, and should have taken these out of the bags. I love that one. I'm excited to do the houses and the ocean because those, I love houses, and I just love sewing or stitching like big blocks of color like that. So I love that one. Probably won't have it done this year, but sometime. And then I have Serenity from Teresa Kogut. That house and those deer are what did it for me. I just thought that was so cute. So, and it's a big one. It's 338 by 340. So it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but eventually it will happen. And then I got Mellow Yellow from the Artsy Housewife. I love her patterns. I kind of wanted to get them all. But I just told myself to get one at a time because I don't know when I'm going to start them. But I loved this one. And it's fairly small, 99 by 133. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's not giant. Okay, then I got the Patriotic Quaker from Primrose Cottage. I had so much fun doing their Beehive Quaker that I just want to do them all now. So I would like to do this one before summer and have it like finished and out. It's totally doable. I did the Beehive one in like a week. So this one might actually happen this year. And then the last one I got was Arabesque from Jan Hicks Creates. I just love this pattern, and I think it would look so pretty with a variegated floss. I have some of those, so I have to pick which one I want to use. So I'm excited to do that one too. And then I got a couple skeins, or a couple packages of skeins from Cottage Garden Threads. This one is called Mercator. Let's see if you can see it with the plastic on. There's like 3 they're not solid colors, there's like a little bit of variegation in them, and then one that's really variegated that kind of ties in with them. Sorry, I should have taken these out of the plastic. I don't want to do it now though because it's noisy. And then this package is called Alice. Purple and orange and green, it's just pretty. So I got those. No specific plans on what I want to do with them, although those Alice colors look good on this Be Stitch Me fabric, so I have to look into that. Anyway, that is all my haul. I kind of went over my plans that aren't really set in stone. So this is actually a fairly short video, so that's awesome. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you are stitching things that make you happy, and I hope you will join me again on my next video, and I hope you're having a lovely spring wherever you are. I'll talk to you later. Bye.